Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Make My Food Awesome. I'm Mark Allen France, your guide to good food,
And I'm Trisha Morrissey.
my sweetheart of science.
Aw,
So, it's a barn burner outside. It is
it's hot.
very hot, very humid. So, when it's hot outside, honey, what is the next best thing to do when it's hot out?
Try to stay cool.
Wrong. You try to heat up the kitchen a little bit more by doing some cooking.
Crazy. Talk.
Exactly. But we all know how it is. We get in those situations. So,
Well, we kind of got a phone call from his parents saying,
We
hey,
did.
come on over. We have something for you.
and when we went over there, this is what happened. We got a little gift from them.
We did.
That's a nice size, isn't it? Funny shape. They grow overnight. None of them look that good at the market.
Okay, well, this is what
Quite
we
a
got.
gift.
Yes.
9 zucchinis.
9.
And we need to
So-
do something with them
and
soon.
they're starting to fall all over the place. Now, this is the one that my parents gave us the other night. These other 8, as you saw, my dad picked for us. And he still said there's plenty more coming in. And so with the zucchini and everything, we like to make something delicious. Well, actually, okay, I'm going to tell the truth. It's one of my favorites. Trisha
Yeah.
doesn't care too much for it.
I mean, it's okay, but it's not my favorite. Let's just say
Yes,
that.
she prefers a certain type of dill relish.
Right. And I'd rather make other things with the zucchini than
Yes, yes.
what. We're going to show you how to
I'm
make
I'm
but-
going to be making some other relish. I'm actually going to be making some zucchini relish, and it's going to be from a recipe from my Aunt Mabel that my mom got from her a long time ago. So I actually called my mom up and I said, "Hey, can you send me over that recipe?" And I thought she was going to photocopy it for me to pick up or something, but nope. She went up on the computer, typed it out, sent it over to me, and not too long after that, she said my older brother sent her a text, said he wanted the recipe, so she sent it to him.
Yeah. Well, it's time for zucchini. For
Exactly. And I know that we may not use all of this for our zucchini relish because I know that Trisha does want to make some zucchini bread.
Sure. Yep. Kids love that.
But now the one thing about zucchini has a lot of water in it.
Yeah, it does. It has antioxidants, vitamins, water, 2 kinds of fiber. Most vegetables and fruits have insoluble and soluble fiber. And soluble fiber is actually really helpful in lowering your levels of bad cholesterol.
Glad.
Blood cholesterol in the blood. I'm from Transylvania. Anyway, it also has potassium in it, which helps lower high blood pressure, which lowers your chances of having stroke and heart attack. If you take like 1 cup of cooked zucchini, it has 1 gram of protein, sugar, and fiber. And it's got 3 carbs, and it's packed, like I said, with antioxidants and vitamins for just 1 cup of cooked zucchini.
And lots of water.
Yeah.
That's I was just trying to say it has lots of water plus all the other special stuff that you were talking about, which is
Right.
awesome. Now, for my plate, now because we've been talking about the my plate and everything like that. Now relish, if I'm using a spoonful of relish, would that be considered a serving, or is that something separate from?
No, well, it's not technically a serving of straight up vegetable anymore. It's a condiment, which
Okay.
falls in the once in a while small amounts category because you're adding sugar and other things to it that change its nutritional value.
Gotcha. So I know that I love my relish, and that's one of the things that I'm cutting back on because we've been talking about diet-wise and everything like that. But, you know, once in a while, it's all right to have a little bit of extra sugar to put on there. Right?
Extra sugar?
Well, not extra sugar, a little bit of sugar. We don't want extra sugar on top of sugar. But anyways, so what we're going to go ahead and do is I'm going to start getting these cut up, and we will show you guys the exact process that we go through for doing the zucchini relish. And,
Yep.
and since we have so much, I'm doing a double batch. So
Well, and I might steal some for bread, so
that's
we'll
fine.
see.
That's fine because I'm sure that I have plenty.
I
So-
think so.
Let's go ahead and I'm going to get chopping.
All right, we'll see you soon.
All right, so we're going to start off by chopping up our zucchini. Since my parents gave us so many, I'm actually going to be doubling my Aunt Mabel's recipe, which means I will need 20 cups of ground zucchini. If you'd like to make a smaller batch, just cut this recipe in half. Now your cuts don't need to be perfect because we are going to be placing our zucchini into a food processor. And for this recipe, I'm using about 5 large zucchini. Once all of your zucchini are chopped, begin placing them into your food processor, trying not to overfill your food processor bowl. As you can see, I'm filling mine about 3/4 of the way. At this time, you want to pulse your zucchini until it is finely ground, making sure not to overprocess it. Place your ground zucchini into your measuring cup and then continue grinding your zucchini. You want to make sure that there are no large pieces of zucchini left unground, to which you can remove these pieces and grind them up with your next batch. Now go ahead and place your ground zucchini into a large bowl and set aside. Next, I need to chop up some white and yellow onions to grind up for a total of 8 cups of onions. Make sure your onions are completely peeled and all root ends discarded. Place your onions into a bowl and set aside. Now I'm going to need 3 to 4 green or red bell peppers, of which I have chosen to use 3 large red bell peppers. Go ahead and remove the seeds before giving your bell peppers a loose chop. Now go ahead and place your chopped bell peppers into the same bowl with your onions. Now we're going to place our chopped onions and red bell peppers into our food processor and pulse until finely ground. I tend to leave the onions and bell peppers in a larger grind than the zucchini for final presentation purposes for our relish. Place your ground onions and bell peppers into a bowl, and at this time, we're going to transfer them to the bowl with our ground zucchini. Next, we're going to add in 5 tablespoons of no salt and 5 tablespoons of regular salt. Using a spatula, we're going to combine our ingredients thoroughly before covering our bowl with saran wrap and placing it into the refrigerator overnight. Make sure to check out episode 2 the next time you visit us here on Make My Food Awesome.